The default flight control will be set to the mouse if no joystick or gamepad is detected. You can also change the control setup as desired in the options menu. Let's start with velocity control. If you're using the mouse for flight control, use the wheel to adjust the velocity setting, or the 1 to 0 keys to set it by percentage. Plus and minus can also be used to trim the velocity setting. You'll notice the VEL indicator will reflect whatever level of velocity you select. Increase your velocity setting to above 900 now. Good. Now reduce your velocity to 0. If you're using mouse or keyboard flight control, you can hit the backspace key to immediately set velocity to 0. Now that you've learned how to control velocity, let's try some maneuvers. In addition to your main engine, your ship also has a series of thrusters at various points on the hull. These thrusters are automatically controlled by your onboard computer to help keep your ship moving in the direction it is facing. But you also manually control the thrusters to rotate your ship and perform maneuvers. Use the flight control device to turn left and right now. Next, pitch up and down. Good. The last rotation control is roll. For keyboard and mouse flight control, use the less than and greater than keys for rolling left and right. Roll left and right now. In addition to rotation and velocity control, you can also move your ship directly up, down, left, or right by activating the lateral or vertical movement thrusters. On-off control for these thrusters is available using the default A and D keys for left, right, sideways movement, while the I and K keys are used for up, down, vertical movement. You can also add variable lateral and vertical thruster control if the flight control device you're using supports enough access channels. Try moving sideways left and right now. Now try moving up and down. Well done. Flying in space involves mastering the effects of inertia. The inertial dampening system, or IDS, will help keep flight control simple by constantly using your thrusters automatically to keep your ship moving in the direction it's facing. The more momentum your ship has in a particular direction, the longer it will take for the IDS to alter your ship's movement toward a new heading. When you want to bypass the system and allow your ship to continue moving in a particular direction, press the IDS on-off key, default spacebar. The inertial label will be visible on your ship's status display when the IDS is off. Practice by building up speed in the direction you're facing, then turn off the IDS and rotate around a bit to see how inertia will let you continue moving in the original direction. Turn the IDS back on to resume automatic thruster control. That completes the flight training section. We'll cover ship systems next. Combat environment and status information is projected onto your helmet's visor as a heads-up display and on the 3 cockpit displays. The lower left cockpit display shows your ship's status, providing information on damage, speed, energy, weapons, altitude, gravity, and fuel. You can increase power to shields or primary weapons by using the default left and right bracket keys. The energy slider will change position to indicate how much power is given to each system. Increasing power to a system will improve its recharge rate and effectiveness. More resistance for shields and more shots for primary weapons. Managing energy will become very important as you start upgrading your weapons and shield systems. The middle cockpit display is your 3D radar. It provides direction information on objects in space. Green dots indicate friendly ships, bright yellow dots indicate moderate ships, and red dots indicate hostile ships. When red dots appear on the radar, a warning sound will help bring the threat to your attention. Blue dots indicate stations, medium yellow dots indicate inbound missiles, white dots indicate nearby cargo, purple dots indicate unknown or miscellaneous objects. The dots include a detached line that moves away from the center of the radar sphere, which helps you determine if an object is behind or ahead of you. The white-blue highlight box in the middle indicates the front of your ship, so you can fly toward an object by bringing its corresponding dot into the box. Directly above the 3D radar are the lateral and vertical speed gauges. The display at the lower right of the cockpit shows details about the ship you are currently targeting. To target a ship, simply use the mouse pointer to click on it when it's in your visual range. You can toggle between ships in the area with the default T key, or use the default R key to target the closest ship. Alt-T will toggle between hostile ships in the area, while Alt-R will target the nearest hostile ship. Once you've targeted a ship, its shield level, speed, threat level, class, and orientation will be shown on the display.